Well, thank you so much, Brett, for that warm welcome, and hello, Amelia. I hope to not embarrass you any further, but it's great to see you too. What a night to see a packed room, to have so many businesses here, to have all the blokes dressed in their monkey suits and women dressed up as well, getting ready to dance, turning your mobile phones on silent for the speeches, or if you're with Optus, don't worry about it, they won't work anyway. And really celebrating all that business in New South Wales has to offer. I just want to say a few things. Since we've been elected over the last 6 months, my government has been working with chambers of commerce and business in New South Wales right across the state, from the biggest one in Sydney's CBD to a large breakfast and lunch in Western Sydney, and then Wagga, the Hunter, the Griffith area, the New South Wales North Coast, having extended conversations and Q&As with local business owners. And through that process, we learned so much about business conditions on the ground, almost like a canary in a coal mine, about what was happening immediately within that business environment without any filter, not going through the Reserve Bank, not going through the Financial Review or the front pages of the newspapers, but understanding almost to the minute what conditions were like on the ground in the New South Wales marketplace. And the story we were told was troubling. And it's one of the leading reasons why the Minister for Small Business, Steve Camper, the Deputy Premier, Brew Carr, the Treasurer, Daniel Mookie, and myself took action in relation to energy and tolls, but also in relation to government procurement and crucial incentives for film production on the New South Wales North Coast. All of those initiatives came directly from businesses speaking to government in those forums. And we want them to continue, because we can't run a government in New South Wales without understanding down to the most minute detail what is happening on the ground floor for small and medium businesses in this state. And the reason for that is there's 840,000 small businesses in the state employing 1.8 million people. So we want to get it right. We need your feedback. When we're doing the wrong thing, tell us. When there's a government initiative that's working, we want to know so we can expand it and bring it to scale. I'm full of admiration for small and medium business owners in this state in the best of times. I know the amount of time and effort and work and energy that goes in running a successful small business anywhere in the country, but particularly in New South Wales. There's been some research that indicates that a third of small business owners work more than 55 hours a week. Some would work far more than that. And even the easiest run small businesses are still pulling 40 to 50 hours. And when you're putting that much effort and energy into your business, there's not much time left for family and recreation. So the sacrifice that goes into running a successful small business in this state is extreme. And it's not just that, it's also taking a punt on yourself, going to a financial institution, getting a loan, getting capital together, maybe borrowing against your house to take a punt on yourself. And I know that when the working day is over and the kids go to bed, for many small businesses, that's when the bookwork begins. I've got vivid memories of my wife's small business about 5 or 6 years ago when we had very young children, and I was exhausted after a full day of work, and she was working harder than me. We'd get all the kids off to bed, and then she'd continue to work and not crawl into bed until 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's an extreme level of dedication, and it's so important for the New South Wales economy. As I said, it employs 1.8 million people in the state, so we desperately need you. And that's in the best of times. When you've got a set of circumstances where the Reserve Bank is lifting interest rates, when inflation is smashing your suppliers, when there's a deliberate strategy to pull down demand in the economy, it's even worse. So tonight I genuinely hope that you can let your hair down and celebrate the success of your businesses over the last 12 months, because I know, and everybody in government and right across the political spectrum knows, it has not been easy. In fact, it's been very difficult. I know my government's got to come to the table and do more when it comes to small and medium businesses in the state, reducing red tape, lowering taxes as much as we possibly can, ensuring that where we have to provide regulation and approval to get your business expanding and growing, we do it in the shortest period of time possible. We've got a long way to go when it comes to that. But you're not going to be a success unless we start getting moving, and that's exactly what we intend to do. Last thing I wanted to speak a little bit tonight about is a lot of mums and dads and families across New South Wales who've been hit with another rate hike in the last few days. 13 rate hikes in the last 18 months. The OECD released a report today indicating that real incomes fell for this group by 5.1% over the last 12 months, which is the largest fall in living standards for this cohort of any advanced economy in the entire world. So we all need to do our bit to help families across Australia get through this very difficult period for two reasons. Firstly, a lot of young couples are considering right now starting their own small business. And we want to see them fulfill their dreams, take a punt on themselves, borrow money, get capital together, and go out on their own. That's not going to happen while inflation and interest rates are smashing the family budgets. Secondly, our economy is not going to grow at a sustainable rate unless we can get these families back on their feet. So I want to leave you with this commitment. My government will do everything we can when it comes to tolls, taxes, fees, charges, fines, anything we can to ensure that families in this state can get back up on their feet, start their own businesses, grow their dreams, get deeper and better engagement with their community, and ensure that their most cherished and deeply felt dreams are fulfilled in this great state. Congratulations to all the award winners tonight and to the runners-up. You run amazing businesses. We are so lucky to have you, and I sincerely hope that 2024 is a better year than 2023. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Premier. Thank you so much.